Hi everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to do a really quick MAC haul, and this was from the Sharon Osbourne and Kelly Osbourne collection. I didn't get this up soon enough for when it released online, but I wanted to try and get it up before it came out in stores, which I believe is this Thursday. I think the 16th. I'll leave the date, but it comes out this Thursday at counters. So make sure if you're interested in any of these products that you hurry up and go and get them, because they were sold out online in a ridiculous amount of time. So I'm just going to show you guys what I picked up and swatch a few things, and then I'll give you my recommendations from what I think is worth purchasing at the end. So I'm going to start out with Sharon's collection, because I did only purchase one thing from the Sharon Osbourne collection. The rest I got from the Kelly collection. Now this is a blush, and it comes in a little red packaging, which is super cute. I love how they even did the right down to the packaging of it. So, and it has her signature on it. Sharon's collection was a little bit more muted, a little bit more subdued, so I only ended up picking up one thing, and it was this blush. So it has the red packaging. This is called Peaches and Cream, and it's a satin. This is a really beautiful peachy pink color. It's really, really pigmented and comes off beautifully onto my hand. Like as I was swatching it, a lot of blushes take a lot of buildup, but this has a lot of pigmentation to it. So that's a really pretty, I would say more of a pink than a peach color, but I really, really like that. It does have a little bit of a coral hint to it, but that's going to be really beautiful. So that is in Peaches and Cream. So now I'm going to show you the Kelly Osbourne collection, and because I got another blush from her collection. There was only one blush per collection, and I decided to pick it up. Hers has like the lavender. It's almost like a lavender with a little bit of a sheen to it, and it has her signature on it. The colors were more a lot of lavenders. You know, she's like notorious for having lavender colored extensions. So I was really excited to see some of her collection, and I really liked the packaging on it. So this is the packaging from the Kelly Osbourne collection. This blush is called Cheeky Bugger. Now, you know, they're British, so they have a lot of fun names in this collection. This is a very nice, very light, almost like peachy pink color. So, oh, that's really, really pretty right there. So there is the Peaches and Cream, and that is the Cheeky Bugger right there. This color is very, very light, but it would be like almost like a baby doll on the cheek. Okay, next up from the Kelly collection, I got one of the quads, and I really liked purples, so that's why I decided to get this. It leaned more purple. Now it has 3 limited edition colors in it, and then 1 permanent color. So the packaging just looks like this with a nice lavender. I will say that the plastic on these is like very like lightweight, almost like very plasticky. I know that sounds different to say, but it doesn't feel like the typical MAC plastic that comes in all the rest. It almost feels a little bit more cheap and hollow even. I don't know how to describe it. Quad has 4 different colors, and it has Spoonful of Sugar, Tickety Boo, Fizzy Rose, and Shadowy Lady. So Shadowy Lady is a permanent shade. This is a matte, this one's a satin, this one is a satin, and this one is a Volux Pearl. Wait, sorry, this one's a satin, this one's a Volux Pearl. So here are the swatches here. This is like a really light shimmery, almost has like a hint of a pink to it. This is like a really nice, almost taupey, dusty purple shade. This is a very nice satiny, light pinkish purple shade. It looks like Digit. This looks like Quarry from MAC, and then Shadowy Lady, which is a matte deepened blackened plum. A really beautiful palette, but you heard me name off some of the shades that I think that are very similar to, and with that said, I don't think it's a must-have just because it's got a lot of very similar shades. So even this shimmery shade right here is a lot like Floof, except for this one has a little bit more of cool tones in it. And anyways, like Quarry, like Digit, and then this is already a permanent shade. So if you want to just make your own palette, the only benefit to this would be the purple packaging, and that's really no benefit at all. So you could make your own quad with very similar shades. So I'm not quite sure that this is a must-have. Okay, the last 2 things I got were lipsticks from the line. There were, I believe, 4 or 5 lipsticks. They all sold out super quickly, so I was really glad to just even get 2 of them. The one I wanted was a really lavender purple shade. I think it was called Doggedy Dew or something like that, which that's probably not right. Why would they name it Doggity Doo? Maybe it was just named Doggity. But I got 2 shades, and the first one was Kelly Yum Yum. So again, it comes in a lavender packaging, and it feels very like plasticky, like cheap plasticky, not the typical MAC plastic. So that's a negative. Then it just has black right here, and then it says MAC in lavender. This is called Kelly Yum Yum, which is a play off of Candy Yum Yum, which is the very bright, notorious neon pink lipstick from MAC. This is a little bit darker, a little bit less neon, and I would say a little bit more wearable, but again, not a unique shade. I think that from the Maybelline Color Sensational, the Vivids, if you even got like Fuchsia Flash, one of those, it would be very, very similar to this. So Candy Yum Yum is that shade that has that extra vibrancy, that has that neon factor that's really hard to dupe. This takes that neon factor away, and so it makes it more dupeable. But it is a satin, and Candy Yum Yum is a matte. So anyways, I think if you had Candy Yum Yum, you'd be good. This is just almost like not quite as awesome. So I'd actually prefer Candy Yum Yum than this, because like I said, this is dupeable. So if you have Candy Yum Yum and you also have, maybe you wanted to pick up one of the Maybelline Color Sensational Vivids line, the Fuchsia Flash, I think you could get a similar shade and you wouldn't have, if you missed out on this and you were sad. So that's just what I think about this one. And the next one is a nude shade, and I thought I would pick this up because I don't have very many matte nudes. And again, same packaging. This one's called Strip Poker, and it's almost like a peachy brown nude, more of like a light peachy nude. So there it is right there. And I've worn these before because they came in a little bit ago, so I've worn both of them. This is very close to like Flesh Pot from MAC. This has a little bit more of like almost like a peach tone to it. And it's very creamy for a matte lipstick. It's very creamy, and it looks good with stripped down liner, but I can't wear this on its own. I have to wear a lip liner with it. So I'm not quite sure for me in particular. If you really like nudes and you like a matte nude, this is a good matte nude, because if they get too drying, then it's kind of difficult to wear, but I'm not quite sure it's a must-have. I think the only must-have was like the Doggity color. I don't know if I'm saying that one right, but it's like the lavender color, because that's so unique and so interesting. So that would be the one that I would recommend if you want to get one lipstick from the line. Or if you really do want one lipstick from the line, that is a pretty color. But it's dupeable. That's just my opinion. As far as the quad goes, like I said, the shades are dupeable. I think for me, if I could recommend anything to purchase from this collection, it would be the blushes. I really, really like the shades. I like both of them equally. It just depends on what you want. But the blushes were the standout for me from this collection. Those are really beautiful blushes. I really liked the way that they swatched really, really nicely. A lot of blushes take a lot of time to kind of build up, but those have a lot of pigmentation to it, and they seemed really nice and creamy. So those would be my recommendations. I hope this was helpful to you. Like I said, it comes out this Thursday, so hopefully you can get your hands on some of the collection. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.